Today's video is simply unmissable, because Wrexham just keeps surprising us. There's huge news involving the club, a £1 million partnership, ambitious plans from Reynolds and McElhenney, and at the end, the main story of the day, a prediction that could completely change the course of Wrexham's season. So stay until the end to catch everything, because this final piece of news could have a major impact on the club's future. Let's get started. News 1. Steve Morgan Foundation launches partnership with Wrexham AFC Foundation. The day kicked off with news that goes far beyond football. The Steve Morgan Foundation has announced a 3-year partnership with the Wrexham AFC Foundation, and the aim is ambitious and inspiring: to help young people in the community tackle problematic behavior and improve public spaces across the town. In other words, it's not just about goals and victories, but about truly changing lives. For those who aren't familiar, the Steve Morgan Foundation was established in 2001 by businessman and philanthropist Steve Morgan CBE, and since then it has helped millions of people across England and Wales. It supports social projects that make a real difference, whether in education, sports, or community regeneration, and has a solid track record of strategic investment in programs that genuinely change lives. Now, through this partnership, the Steve Morgan Foundation will invest £300,000 in the Wrexham AFC Foundation over the next 3 years. The funds will be used to expand existing programs, such as Street Dragons, which promotes street-based sports activities to reduce antisocial behavior, and Young Leaders, which develops young community leaders by teaching teamwork, responsibility, and leadership skills. But that's not all. The investment will also be used to revitalize community spaces. Abandoned fields and unused buildings will be refurbished to become safe, functional, and attractive areas where children and teenagers can play sports, socialize, and develop important life skills. Imagine spaces once forgotten by the town being transformed into hubs for learning and community. This is exactly the kind of change the partnership aims to create. Steve Morgan explained why he supports the Wrexham AFC Foundation. "We know that many people and communities face difficulties, and football can be a powerful tool to engage young people and help them build better lives. We want to invest in programs that truly make a difference and create lasting opportunities." On the other side, Jamie Edwards, director of the Wrexham AFC Foundation, emphasized the importance of this support. "This partnership is a real game changer. With the backing of the Steve Morgan Foundation, we can plan long-term investments, improve existing programs, and create new opportunities for our community. It's about giving people and young people the tools and spaces they need to thrive. And the impact goes far beyond the pitch. The project is not just about teaching football, it aims to develop better, more confident citizens who are prepared to face life's challenges. The initiative shows that Wrexham AFC doesn't just want to win matches, but also win within the community, building a positive legacy that will last for decades. Moreover, this partnership fits within the broader context of the Steve Morgan Foundation's social work. In recent years, it has supported institutions such as Everton in the community and the Liverpool FC Foundation, investing in programs that promote education, health, well-being, and life skills development. With this experience, they bring a strategic and sustainable approach to Wrexham, ensuring that every investment has a real and lasting impact. In short, this partnership is much more than money or infrastructure. It's about creating opportunities, improving lives, and transforming communities. And for Wrexham AFC, it's proof that success on the pitch can go hand in hand with social transformation off it. News 2. Reynolds and McElhenney and Wrexham's Super Brewery. And the second news story of the day is one that combines football, tradition, and beer. Reynolds and McElhenney, the famous owners of Wrexham AFC, are ready to take another bold step off the pitch, reviving Wrexham Lager, one of the town's oldest and most traditional beer brands. The story began in 2024, when the duo purchased the brand. Since then, they have continued to invest to revitalize both the club and the town, showing that their impact goes far beyond football. Now, the plan is to open a full-fledged super brewery, which will include a bar, museum, and tasting rooms, a project designed to become a tourist attraction in Wrexham, drawing fans and visitors before and after matches. The project was detailed by the Mail Online. The brewery will occupy historic buildings in the town, transforming old spaces into a cultural and leisure hub, and will serve as a kind of gateway for those visiting Wrexham. The idea is to offer unique experiences, from sampling craft beer to tours of the museum that tells the story of the brand and the club itself. And it doesn't stop there. The brewery also has a symbolic purpose: to mark the new era of Wrexham AFC, which has been making history in recent years. The club achieved 3 consecutive promotions, rising from the National League to the Championship, attracting fans and international attention. Therefore, the brewery will be more than just a business. It will be a symbol of the club's growth and ambition, connecting the community, supporters, and tourists through a full, immersive experience. Ryan Reynolds even shared a funny moment during this journey. In the documentary Welcome to Wrexham, he revealed that he was nervous to the point of needing an adult diaper before the final decisive match of the season. But all the tension paid off. The victory over Charlton Athletic secured the historic promotion, and now both the town and the club have reasons to celebrate not just on the pitch, but off it as well. The Super Brewery project is also expected to boost tourism and the local economy. Imagine visitors arriving to see the club and leaving with a complete experience, combining football, culture, history, and gastronomy. It's a smart way to merge passion for sport with the development of the town, creating jobs, strengthening local businesses, and putting Wrexham on the international map as a tourist destination. In short, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney are transforming Wrexham into a true centre of experiences, where football, history, and culture meet. And this super brewery is just another proof that, in Wales, Wrexham AFC is not just a football club. It is a project that connects community, legacy, and the future. News 3, the main story of the day. Are Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney ready to open their wallets again? And now we arrive at the biggest story of the day, the one every Wrexham supporter has been waiting for. After years of strategic investments and a meteoric rise, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney may be ready to invest heavily in the Wrexham squad once again during the upcoming January transfer window. But before celebrating, there's a crucial warning from a heavyweight in Welsh football. Tony Pulis, an experienced former manager and a deep connoisseur of the English Championship. Pulis believes reinforcements may be necessary, especially to strengthen key positions, but he stresses that patience will be essential. Wrexham has had an impressive journey, achieving 3 consecutive promotions in just a few years, moving from the National League to the Championship. Maintaining this momentum and aiming for another immediate promotion to the Premier League would be a near-historic feat. According to Tony Pulis, the Championship is a very tough league. Every team has the ability to beat any opponent, and it is essential that Wrexham does not create unrealistic expectations. If they finish mid-table or around the playoffs, that would already be a huge success for the club at this stage. In other words, even with Reynolds and McElhenney's £1 million investments, the reality of the competition is harsh. The league is packed with clubs that have tradition, experience, and well-established squads. Every point is a battle, and every victory counts enormously. Still, there is a high expectation that the co-owners may open their checkbooks once again. During the summer, they already invested over £30 million in the club, strengthening the squad and bringing in players with Premier League and Championship experience. This investment helped Wrexham become competitive and write one of the most impressive stories in recent football history. Former player Matt Jansen commented on the potential new investment. If Reynolds and McElhenney decide to spend again, it will depend entirely on where Wrexham are in the league table come January. If they're fighting for a playoff place, they will certainly strengthen the squad. But if they're mid-table, they may wait until the summer to make further decisions. Moreover, this decision involves more than just buying players. It's about building a balanced squad, capable of competing at a high level while remaining sustainable. Wrexham needs to consolidate its position in the Championship, create winning routines, and at the same time avoid financial risk, even with the generous backing of Reynolds and McElhenney. Another interesting factor is fan pressure. After 3 consecutive promotions, expectations have soared. Supporters dream of the Premier League, but the club's management must balance ambition with reality, ensuring that each step is strategic and that the team can continue its progression without rushing. In short, all signs indicate that the January transfer window will be busy. Reynolds and McElhenney may invest again, but Wrexham's success will depend on smart decisions, a balance between spending and planning, and the squad's ability to adapt to a highly competitive Championship. The big question for fans and everyone following Wrexham's story is, will they dare to push for promotion this season, or will the club take it step by step, consolidating its strength and planning a safer route to the top? So, what do you think? Will Reynolds and Rob open their wallets again to chase the Premier League now, or should Wrexham focus on consolidating the squad before dreaming bigger? Leave your thoughts in the comments, because Wrexham's story is far from over. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because we'll be following all the club's movements, the latest season updates, and the next steps in this incredible journey. One thing is certain, Wrexham continues to prove that in football, as in life, every step counts and every decision can change everything.